Hi guys, it's Amanda. What's up? I hope you all have had an amazing start to your new year. You and I both know I couldn't be starting 2022 with any video other than a come thrift with me. I started off in the jeans section. 2022, we're not playing ourselves this year, okay? I know where I need to begin my thrifting journey, and it's always in the women's jeans section. The first pair I found were these J brand low-rise jeans. Every single video I get comments asking how to tell if jeans are low rise. First of all, look at the rise. You can tell that this rise is definitely less than 8 inches from the seam at the crotch to the waistband. If you need to bring a tape measure, do it. I had to include these Tommy Hilfiger jeans just to reminisce on the era when these jeans with the big Tommy Hilfiger flag was all over Tumblr. And then I found these jeans. I really liked the excessive bleaching, and they did have some pocket detail, which honestly I was not crazy about. I just like cannot unpack what the vibe is supposed to be. And then I came across apple bottom jeans, which I'm taking as my sign that 2022 is gonna be the best year of my life. Obviously these ones are lacking quite a bit. They're like an acid wash, okay, first red flag. Second is they're a little bit cropped, providing a jogger feel. I then headed over to the skirt section where I found this amazing kind of paper bag style skirt with drawstrings, a denim belt. Imagine this over a similar wash of denim jeans. Are you kidding me? I think this is definitely one of the best finds from my thrift trip. I also always talk about wanting gray jeans, so I mean, I'll take this instead of the jeans. When I'm thrifting, I genuinely take probably more time looking at the tags than the clothes. Whether a piece has a vintage tag or not, it really guides my vision as to where I want to take the piece. If you're not taking time to look at all of the little details, it's very hard to envision a piece outside of the thrift store. And do you see how I'm literally touching it all over? I'm like, this bitch needs to wash her hands, but genuinely I feel it and I really envision it outside of the thrift store. I take it off of the rack, because if you're only looking at pieces, first of all, if you're only scanning pieces and you're not actually touching them with your hands, you're not taking them off the rack, you're never gonna find anything thrifting, because 99% of the items I end up loving are pieces that initially I'm like, am I crazy? That might be the ugliest thing I've ever seen. This skirt is a perfect example because that waistband throws me off right away, but the colors, the vertical stripes, the velour is a whole nother situation. So immediately I'm like, okay, how could I get rid of that waistband? By pulling it up really high-waisted, wearing a longer shirt, that would probably cause the skirt to be very short. So I'm like, okay, over gray cargos. You don't have to wear the piece as you see it on the rack. My jaw actually dropped because I always find Miss 60 heels at the thrift. I don't know what it is. I'm like, did people literally just walk past these and not pay any mind? They are unfortunately too small for me. It doesn't even need to be said at this point. Obviously, I headed over to the purse section to find a black purse. Did I find one? No. But I found this adorable makeup bag giving American Girl doll. I don't know what it is. And then I found a similar bag to my last thrift trip, but I feel like this one is kind of giving maternity diaper bag just because it's a bit bigger. Honestly, not something that I would be buying. There was also very randomly a pair of earmuffs that were brand new and so soft, but I'm just not really here for this millennial light pink ever. Like, that's never a color I want to wear. Checked out the winter accessories as always, hunting for a skinny scarf. Did I find one? No. But I did find this snow hat with a heart quilted detail. I found this Roxy crew neck, which is definitely not vintage. I could just automatically tell because of the zipper in the back. Like, that's not happening 5 years ago, and it shouldn't be happening today. If there's one piece that's absolutely fire, the chances of the same person donating other things that are also amazing are really high. So I automatically was like, okay, I'm looking out for more Roxy and more sweaters in this gray tone. So sure enough, bitch, I have a couple more gray sweaters to show you. The first one, bro, we're starting 2022 off on the right foot with this Aeropostale sweater. Definitely a piece that I had to really take a step back and envision off of the rack. You guys already know the hood is providing me with everything I need. This sweater is definitely, I would say, my thrift of this trip. Like, I am the most excited to layer and style this sweater. I'm not somebody who likes a V-neck, but you can see how exaggerated this is. Like, I genuinely cannot even fathom all of the different ways that I could style this under things, over things. Also, it is Roxy. I'm honestly betting that the same person that donated the last sweater donated this sweater. Thank you. In the hoodies section, I found this Lululemon sweater, and this is really the perfect silhouette. It's so thick. You can just see the hood stands up on its own. It has no branding whatsoever other than this small little charm on the back. This piece breaks my heart because, as you can see right now, it's absolutely amazing. It's too good to be true. This slate gray, like, are you kidding, with the small Nike swoosh? But as I pan down, you will see the chartreuse zippers. Like, excuse me. I did try it on for you guys, so you will see. I found this army sweater, which is definitely the most tacky item I picked up. I thought I would try it on. Again, if you haven't learned anything from my videos, it's put everything that you like in the cart. I wanted to include this piece to kind of just mention that it gives off the same vibe as skirt over pants. Imagine if this top was a little bit longer and it covered the top half of your pants in a white, gray, black. I'm definitely gonna be keeping an eye out for this same silhouette. I love how high up the pocket is. So funny. Definitely owned this when I was like 10 years old. I don't know why I'm like paying homage to all of these brands that we all used to wear. It actually has me dead, but I found this huge. Like, the way I want to describe this sweater is just jumbo. Everything about it is jumbo. The zippers beside my finger, it's literally the same size. It still fits me, just the details on it are a little bit excessive. The size of the eagle, like, are you kidding me? And I actually don't mind it because it's embroidered in the same color. I've definitely had my eye out for a piece like this that I can wear zipped up all the way with a little skirt. I wanted to feature this just because I wasn't gonna try it on. It looks like it is in dire need of a thumb hole in the sleeve, but I did like the use of ribbing with the fleece and then the logo centered over the edge as it was a crown. If you watched my last thrift with me, no surprise, we've seen this piece before. I actually went thrifting more than 2 weeks ago, and this piece was still on the rack. My friend Amuna messaged me after watching my video and was like, bitch, how did you not buy that sweater for me? And I'm like, honestly, you're right, I am sorry. And then I went thrifting again and it was still there. I found these heels, but the condition was absolutely awful. My favorite thing about shoes from the 90s or very early 2000s is the squared toe. I decided to feature this just because as I was going through the Activewear, I was like, wow, if I was really down bad, I would honestly buy these and cut out the capris and just wear this as a skirt because I love the drawstring. Obviously the color is perfect. This is a perfect example of how it takes pulling something off of the rack to actually see the vibe. I was taking these off just to show you guys them, and then as I was panning down on them, touching them, I was like, hey, no, I need these. So they're white and beige Lululemon pants. Initially, I thought they would be tight leggings, but after holding them up, I kind of thought they would fit a bit looser, like a capri. Again, a tip, if your thrift store is garbage and all you have is Activewear, if you can find this kind of pant, like you guys all know what I'm talking about, every single gym teacher I've ever had, male or female, wore these. Unfortunately, these ones are not low rise, so they would fit a little bit cropped. I like the pinstripe and the material. They could be a vibe. This slate gray leather jacket could have been, if it wasn't for the band at the bottom, making it a bomber, okay? So left it on the rack. I never find La Senza Girl at the thrift store. This has to be the first time I ever have, and it just brings back so many memories. Again, I'm just constantly proving to myself how it takes interacting with the items at the thrift store to find shit. So I was taking this clip to show you guys that there's nothing in the boot section other than these like beat up snow boot, wedge boot. And then right next to them are these Rampage perfect square toe brown leather boots. They are way too small for me. They're like a 6.5. Then I found these. I've wanted snow heels. That's literally what I'll be calling these for a while with the fur trim. And I found these and they literally fit perfectly. Last thrift trip, I showed these shoes, got home, edited my video, and I was like, fuck, I 100% should have bought these. They're actually Helly Hansen hiking shoes. The colorway is everything. This is such a different piece for me to even really pay attention to on the rack, but I don't know what it was. It was speaking to me. I decided I would try it on, honestly, just for fun. It's a 2-piece set and it was only $5.99. So I'm like, okay, I really have nothing to lose. I A section I always check out is the belt section. This is actually the first time I found and purchased belts. So the first one I found is this army green color, and then I found a lighter taupe one, which I added to the cart as well, just so I could choose which one I wanted. I had no luck in the pants section this week. This is a weekly thing at this point. I literally did not find one pair, which was fine. I was manifesting a top/sweater thrift trip anyway. I also asked to see these sunglasses and they turned out to be baby fat, which was a nice surprise, but they were kind of crooked. This is my cart. I'm getting ready to try everything on. This is definitely a manageable amount of stuff. I was not feeling overwhelmed. I also went thrifting on January 2nd. Nobody was at the thrift store. It was snowing all day, so maybe people just decided to stay home. Also like the second day of the new year, so I get it. But it was amazing. Like I could just take my time, film everything. Like this is the most relaxed I've ever been while thrifting. These are all of the items. You guys know I like to hang everything up just so I can visualize everything I'm about to try on. The first thing I tried on was the Lululemon hoodie. Unfortunately, it was too tight for me. I don't know if you can really tell in the try on, but it just was like not comfortable. And because it's so thick, that definitely is a factor. The hole for your thumb also was really pulling my arm. The next piece is this Aeropostale style hoodie. Not the vibe. It would have been if it was a larger fit, but when sweaters button up and start to pull weird like this, I literally will not be having it. Just did not fit the way I expected to, which is fine. Okay, moving on. The army sweater, I really liked the fit of. I like that the zipper did up all the way and that the collar didn't have that much structure to it. I also tried it on with the collar flipped down. Not the vibe. Okay, I will not be wearing it like that ever. This is the American Eagle sweater. See what I mean? How it fits me, but everything is just like jumbo. I love it. I also love the word jumbo. Definitely a sweater I would wear over a tiny mini pleated skirt. It kind of reminds me of a sweater I would have worn for a school uniform. Not me trying on the blue Nike sweatshirt and loving it, but I already fucking announced that I'll be giving it to Amuna, so I will be giving it to her. This is the Roxy sweater I'm obsessed with. You'll be able to tell just by the excessive amounts of try-on clips there are. I know it might be hard to imagine over this graphic t-shirt, but if I didn't have anything underneath, I feel like you can already tell. Again, over a skirt, amazing. If it was a little bit longer, I probably would be passed out right now, unable to film this voiceover, but I'll still take it as it is. While I was doing up this sweater and like sucking in everything because it was so tight, I was reminded of the trending BBL Lululemon sweater on TikTok right now, which has me dead. This is exactly the same kind of sweater. I actually did try this skirt on over my jeans and it would not go past my thighs. I'm not accepting that it doesn't fit me. I'm literally blaming it on the jeans and hoping that when I try it on without them, it will fit me. Same with this skirt. I wouldn't go up past the thighs. As I was holding up the J brand jeans, I first of all loved how long they were and realized that somebody had actually hemmed them up. So they could be even longer if you just unstitch them. However, I have realized through thrifting multiple pairs of jeans in the last year that I'm not a size 26. And then these jeans, again, I like the excessive bleaching, but I don't like the pockets. Like I actually just hate it. These are the Lululemon cropped whatevers. As I was holding them up, I realized they were $30. Like that actually has me fucked up. I could buy these on Lululemon in the sales section for cheaper. Like this is how you know it wasn't busy, because I'm spinning around in a nightgown in Value Village. I put it on and automatically I was like, yep. And I might actually, I don't want to say crop, but cut at a longer length, tunic length, and obviously sew it to make it a top. These are all the pieces I'm not getting, all of the no's, and then these are the yeses. I added them to the cart, and then I tried on all of the shoes for you guys. These fit me perfectly. I'm not even joking. They're probably my best fitting shoes ever, and they're not worn in. They feel new. I'm absolutely in love. They were $10. Best $10 I've spent all 2022, okay? Need I say anything? They fit me perfectly. obsessed. Let me know if you guys are here for this snow heel moment. I'm 100% here for it. I wheeled over to look at my snow heels a little bit longer, okay, and just like organize everything I was gonna buy. I do this like 5 times just because I don't want to end up buying shit I don't need. For choosing which belt I wanted, I just compared which one was longer and then went with that one. And then as I was putting the belt away that I wasn't getting, I actually found this Nike white one, which has me fucked up. Like, are you kidding me? I'm obsessed with it. This is exactly how I'm gonna wear it. Just draped over my pants, not in the belt loops. This thrift trip has me feeling very satisfied. Honestly, one of my favorite trips. But thank you guys so much for watching my first thrift trip of 2022. I'm sending all of my love to you guys for the new year, and I will see you in my next video.